welcome back to my channel. My name is T and I love all things skin and beauty, and today we have another new palette. Yes, Adept Cosmetics released another palette. We have another one and it's called Sapphire Selene, and I think this is one of their, well, not one of their most creative, but I feel like it's the most fun one, and here's why. So a while back, Adept Cosmetics released basically a palette that had kind of different like trio variations of shades, kind of like this and like this, where if you were to like swatch this regularly, like each color would pretty much appear by line, like it was like kind of lined up, kind of similar to like this. I did swatch it, so some of the places where you see like the marble effect and the different designs of the shimmers are like different, because like I did swatch this, but like you can tell, like for example with Diamond Ripple, like that one also has like a clear variation of like two different, you know, shimmer colors. One is like blue, icy blue, and the other one is like a pearly white at the bottom. And so they would do like releases like this, where like it was just like a palette that just only had like those special shades, and then they started to implement them in other releases as well. But for this one, I think it has like a lot more than like what they normally would do. Like normally it would be like maybe like one or two shades, but I feel like there's like multiple of them, where there's like different variations of like a pattern of shimmers, which is nice. I do also like the marble effect of the palette. As you can see, it's more of like a marble design, and I just love it. So we have like the original or like the well-known packaging now for Adept Cosmetics, which is the fact that, you know, it basically, these are magnetic you know, palettes, and you can, you know, pop pans out, basically take them out and kind of like organize them however you like. I for one will not be doing this, but it is similar packaging. Another thing that I do want to like point out is that, like, if you have been watching my channel for a while, you already know like Adept Cosmetics to me is like one of my favorite indie brands, and so they can pretty much do no wrong. So I'm probably gonna like this regardless. But yeah, the only thing that I will point out though is that if you do receive your palette, be careful, because when mine's arrived, some of the pans were already like out. And so I just had to pop them in, and I was pretty much fine right after. So just like be mindful of that. But as you can see, like look at Sapphire Selene. Look at the green. You see the green shift to this is just, I'm so excited to play with this. So we have a new palette to play with. I'm also going to play with some, you know, new and some trying and true products, as well as always. I also purchased like Rare Beauty's blushes that they came out a while back, the matte Bouncy blushes. I think I have 4 or 5. Me and blushes, I don't need any more blushes, to be honest. I am blushed out. But yeah, so they did release something like this, and I have a bunch of them. And it kind of looks like it's like a moussey texture, just because of how it looks in the pan, but not like entirely sure. It is very soft to the touch too, so I'm excited to play with this. And then I think everything else is pretty much, you know, products that I've tried out on this channel. I'm not entirely sure if I tried the Adept Cosmetics Cream Blush in Flushed Fantasy, but I brought this out because I feel like it would go with the Rare Beauty blush. As you know, I like my cream and powder type of, you know, products. I feel like they go hand in hand and they just, you know, perform together very well. So I'm thinking that these shades here will pretty much match. I feel like this one is more on kind of like the peachy side, but I feel like I can still get away with it. So we're gonna see. That is the plan. Everything else obviously will be in the description box below that I do end up using. And we're just gonna get started on this. Get ready with me with the new Adept Cosmetics palette. All right, so I just went in with my Le Base Pro primer from Lancome. And I was thinking that I could try these KVD foundations that have just been sitting here. And I think they should still be good. It's the Good Apple liquid foundation. I don't know, but I haven't been reaching for them, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if it's like because like I couldn't find my shade, or if this is just bad. So this might be a terrible mistake, but we're just going to try it. I have 3 shades because I didn't know like what my shade would be. But I have Tan 076 that I can play with. So honestly, we're going, let's do this. Let's see how these are. This might be a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake, because I don't remember. But let's see. I feel like this is the right shade for me, so I'm just gonna spread it out like so. And I'm just, you know, we're just going to see. Oh, it's definitely full coverage. Okay. Well, I mean, not surprising since it's KVD, but I just don't understand why I don't reach for this, because it looks good. It looks really good, so I don't know why. It looks good so far. Oh yeah, this is definitely full coverage. It blends very nicely too. And I think I should be fine, because normally when I find out things are not fungal acne safe, I get rid of them immediately. But I do remember that this formula was fungal acne safe. And, you know, I should have double checked before I put it on, but we shall see. But this is honestly not bad. This is pretty good. It blended out really nicely. Okay. This is not bad. Why do I not reach for this then? Because this is honestly a nice shade too. I don't get it. Why is it just sitting here? Oh, this is nice. Why am I not reaching for this? Hold on. One moment. I gotta look at the ingredients and stuff. Yeah, it's fungal acne safe. It's like everything looks fine. There's no ingredients that would trigger my fungal acne. But also, I feel like they're venturing out of Sephora because there's only their eyeliner left um, on the Sephora, at least on the Sephora app, but also probably the website as well. But yeah, it's safe to use. It looks nice. It's full coverage. It's like a satin matte finish. It looks good. It looks good. I don't know why I just don't reach for it, but I just don't. It's like their Serum, Good Apple Serum foundation. Most of their foundations are full coverage. Yeah, that's honestly really, that's kind of sad that I haven't been reaching for this when this is obviously pretty good. I'm like surprised that I haven't been really reaching for it because it looks totally fine. Like it looks good. So I don't know. But right now I am putting on my Lancome concealer, Tint Idôle Concealer Ultra Wear. But yeah, that honestly kind of sucks that like I had no idea that this was like in my collection for some reason. I don't know why I forgot it, but I mean, I'm also gonna spray my brush with the Lancome Fix It and Forget It spray. I already sprayed down my face too with the LYS setting spray, and I just patted in. But yeah, it's crazy. It's also kind of unfortunate too for KVD Beauty, right? Because they do make great products, but the thing is that they haven't stepped away from the previous owners like influence of the brand and to make it their own, which I think it is their downfall for doing that. I think what they should have done is once KVD, Kat Von D was out of the picture, they should have changed the branding, the name, and everything. I think it honestly hurts the brand staying the same. Like, no matter how many times you try to like make the abbreviation work, it's still tied to Kat Von D because that was the original founder of that brand. That is no longer with them. It's kind of like it's weird because also, right, when you think about KVD and you also think about Bobbi Brown, knowing that Bobbi Brown is no longer a part of that brand that holds her name, and for some reason, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems like it hasn't really affected them much. And, Bobbi Brown has created Jones Beauty, I think. Is it Jones Beauty or something? And so it's like total different like opposites of like one brand keeping that original founder's name and having it work differently for them. Where I think with Bobbi Brown, it worked for them. But like with KVD, because she was so involved in the brand, it's like you can't escape from that unless you change the name. But then I guess it would cost the brand a lot of money if they had to repackage everything, and still being able to create new product and innovations as well, along with changing the packaging, coming up with other ideas of how to name the brand, because it they weren't sure they wanted to do KVD because Kat Von D was no longer involved. Some decision making must have happened for them to just be like, you know what, we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna continue as is, and we'll come up with abbreviations for the meaning of KVD. And it's like, it just didn't. I don't think it worked in their favor, if I'm going to be completely honest. I think it definitely was their downfall for doing that. Now, I'm not entirely sure if it's really because right now my forehead looks really fine, and I'm like, do I really want to put concealer over here? Like, I don't think so. I think I'm good. I'm thinking about powdering my concealer and calling it a day. It looks so good. It looks so good. Like, I am shocked at how good it looks. It just looks so good. I'm shocked. Like, why have I just been like not using this? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Let me find a brush. I could probably use this brush is fine. Yeah, I'm so confused. Like, why have I not used this? I'm so confused. Going in with my LYS powder. I'm honestly loving the LYS powder. So I've been using it a lot more. Listen, use your collection. Use your collection. Especially the ones that you love. But yeah, like what I was saying, it's like, I don't know what's going on, or like who was the decision maker for that. But like, obviously they make amazing products. So it's like, I wonder if they are, because like when you are in a partnership with a retailer, you sell your product in, wholesale. That way they have enough product to restock the shelves, right? Are they just getting rid of their stock for the rebrand? Because there were some rumors about how they might be rebranding, but I don't know if it's the fact that they're like completely changing their name altogether, or still keeping KVD but having a different abbreviation, which please don't. It didn't work the first time, it didn't work the second time. So hopefully they do change their name, and maybe that's why their stuff is not on the Sephora site, because all it is just their eyeliner. So yeah, I would hope, because I think that would work best for them to separate themselves completely altogether and start fresh. And powder looks so good. Like, it looks so good. All right, now I think I am done with that. Moving on to bronzer. Again, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty contour and bronzer cream. I am in medium Tantour. This was also something that I forgot was even in my collection too. I be finding like bangers that I have no idea. I'm hiding bangers from my own self. That is crazy. That is honestly wild. Or I'm gonna go in with the Anissa Beauty brush. This is in the Angled Cream blush, but I'm going to use it to contour. I mean, let's see if it works great with like cream products, because I think that's how you can really test out like a foundation, and so far it's doing good. It's not separating or nothing, so I don't know why I've been hiding this from myself, but we discovered it. Rediscover your collection, because you might be hiding amazing products from yourself, because this is honestly amazing. Like, it looks good. Like, why? I gotta know. And also, it can't be because like it's drying, because like you can prep your skin. Like, I always prep my skin so that, you know, I give foundations a chance. And knowing that naturally I am dry skin and dehydrated skin, and I have fungal acne, like knowing my skin types really have helped me kind of like finesse and, you know, make certain foundations work. And so yeah, this is gonna be on the rotation for sure, because it looks good. It looks good. It looks really nice. Like, it looks amazing. I just don't understand why. I don't know why. I'm still baffled. Like, why did I hide this? Like, I'm just so confused. What brush do I want to use? Okay, going in with the Adept Cosmetics Cream Blush in Flush Fantasy, taking my BK Angie Hot and Flashy brush in A507. And I'm just gonna take a little bit. Just gonna take a little bit. I'm using more of a fluffy brush, so hopefully this is fine. And I'm just placing it kind of like on top, slightly on top of the bronzer, the cream bronzer. Okay. This is also a nice color too. This cream blush. All right, now I'm going to wipe this brush down and go in with powder bronzer and a powder blush. Gonna go in with my Dior bronzer. Gonna use the same Angie Hot Flashy brush. So far it looks good, so One thing I don't like about the Dior bronzer is that it is fragrance. It has fragrance and it's like very perfumey. It's like, damn. Might as well put this right here too, even though I didn't put any cream bronzer here. Okay, there we go. And I don't know if these lights are too bright. I know, I always think that my lights are too bright and then like, I don't know. So let me know how the lighting is. But so far this is what I have right now on my face. Just finished with powder bronzer. And now we're going to move on with powder blush. And let's just see how this works. Let's just see how this looks. Let me see. What brush do I want to use? Oh, I can use this other brush. I'm going to use another Adept Beauty brush, the Angle Cream Blush. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this isn't bad at all. Okay. This is definitely interesting. It's like, I feel like it's still powdery, but it's also like a cream, but it's powdery. It's so weird. It's so, I mean, it's holding up, but is it a powder? It looks powder. I gotta look. Where's my phone? I have to look this up. It's been a while since I brought these two. I think I got this from the Sephora sale last time. So let me see something. Maybe it is like a cream bronzer, or maybe it's kind of like Danessa Myricks, where it's like has that obsolete type of like formulation. So like a cream to powder. Maybe it's a cream to powder formulation. Yeah, it is. A cushiony cream to powder blush that gives the dreamiest flush of color with a lasting blurred matte finish. Yeah. Yeah. It is blurring. I'll give them that. It is blurring. And it goes well with the Adept Cosmetics formula. So if you wanted to skip a step, you don't really need to go in with a cream blush. you could just go in with this, but it looks really good. Like I have no complaints. I really don't. I was just kind of shocked about like the formulation because it seemed like it was a powder but also a cream. But that's exactly what it is. It's a cream to powder formulation. Okay, okay. I see they added new shades too, which like technically I don't need any more shades, but I see that there's like a purple, a mid-tone violet, and then there's a deep berry one. Ooh. Okay, okay. I see you, Rare Beauty. This is honestly pretty good. Okay. This is really nice. This is interesting. Okay. So we're done with that. And then I guess next would be brows. So I'm going to go in with my LYS brow pencil. And let me brush up my brows real quick. That's honestly very, very interesting, that formulation. I also feel like this pencil, this brow pencil is growing on me. So there's that, because it seemed like it was a little bit too light for my brows, but no, I don't even notice the difference anymore. So I think it's growing on me. Okay. Let me brush it through. Okay. All right, brows are done. Brows are done. And then anything else? I should do my lips too first while I'm at it. All right, so gonna go in with my, do you want to go in with About Face or LYS? Let's go in with About Face. The reason why I do not like pencil lip liners is because, like, how do y'all get that point? Because mine always look like this. So that's why I just don't gravitate towards pencil lip liners, because it's never pointy. Like, it always looks like a stub. Oop. See how are y'all doing this? I want to know, because I have a ColourPop, maybe it's because it's ColourPop, but I have a ColourPop pencil sharpener, but I don't know. I feel like it's getting rid of it. I feel like this is not gonna last me. It's just not gonna last me, because I have to sharpen it all the time. I give up. Pencil lip liners are just not my thing. It's just not. Maybe I'll try a different sharpener maybe, but it's just not working. It's just not working. Like, I don't know. Like, I do not know what is happening. All right, going in, if I can open this, going in with the one of the Milani lip glosses. This is their Stay Put Liquid Lip Longwear lipstick. It has like sparkles in it, so that's interesting. This is definitely different. Definitely different. Okay, yeah, this is different. It's different. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Every time I go like this, more sparkles come. And I don't know if I like that. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know how I like that. And I don't know how I like it with this lip liner, if I want to be completely honest with you. All right, yeah, it's also kind of drying, so I just went in with the About Face. This is one of their light lock lip glosses and no hard fillings on top, because it is really drying. It is really drying, and it looks a little bit better, but not liking the lips. So hopefully the eye look will put everything together. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Everything else looks good. Just the lip, I'm not really feeling the lip. I'm not really feeling these. I'm not feeling the Milani lipsticks, liquid lipsticks like this. It's just very drying. And the sparkles go everywhere. Like every time you like go like this, it just like it's not for me. But yeah, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the NYX Ultimate Base primer, and we're gonna get started. All right, I'm gonna first go in with Kona Blue. And then I might try that soft periwinkle shade or the minty shade right after. Maybe I go in with minty. That might look pretty cool actually. All right, taking my Refer, gonna lightly pat the eyeshadow because this is more on the darker side. I'm taking a Refer 15 and I'm just gonna slightly start patting it in. And I'm just gonna slightly buff. And then I'm gonna start to blend the edges with what I have left over on my brush. And do the same thing on the other side. Just gonna slightly pat it in. And then I'm gonna start to blend it in. All right, now I'm going to wipe my brush down just a bit because I want to use the minty shade to kind of blend everything together, and then we can move on with one of the shimmers. So I'm going to take a little bit of minty and I'm just gonna slightly go over here like so on the inner corner. And I kind of want to blend the edges with it too. Like so. See? You can still slightly see the tone, but they blend perfectly well with each other. They're not patchy. It looks really good actually. This is a good choice to have this on in the palette. If I wanted to, I could pretty much leave the look like this, but I think I'm just gonna go back in with the one of the shimmers. But this would be like a nice cute little matte look though. This is actually like interesting. This is like, whoa. Whoa. All right. And then I'm gonna go back in with Kona Blue, just so it doesn't get too lost. Like so. So I want to be able to like still see it right after too, right? When I put the shimmer on top. So I'm gonna actually drag this just a little bit out. Like so. And now, like, if I wanted to, I could like totally like end it here because it also looks really good. But maybe I can drag it slightly. Would this work? So I got this brush from Fancy Cosmetica, and I don't know what I would use it for. Maybe to like do like a better wing, I guess, for the shot with the eyeshadow. I don't know, but I'm actually gonna go in with, let's see, I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is the Ref for 12 brush, and I'm going to take Soft Periwinkle, and I'm just gonna place it on my lower eyelid just slightly. Like so. And do it to the other side. feel like I'm going really crazy right now with the look, but it will all come together. Let's trust the process here. I know everything looks a little bit crazy, but let's trust the process. All right, gonna put on my glitter primer. And let's see, which one do I want to use? It's either Obsidian Ink, which is this shade here, or I could go in with Serpo. Serpo or Obsidian Ink. So Obsidian Ink and Serpo. I don't know. Maybe Obsidian Ink, just because it has some kind of like silver but like purple to it. Let's see. Just gonna place this right here like so. Oh yeah, good choice. Good choice. Okay. Oh my god, this looks so pretty. And if I wanted to, I can also go in next with Serpo for the inner corner. So let's do that. Let's find a nice brush for the inner corner. Okay, this should do. Gonna tap just a little bit. Okay, that looks nice. Let me spray the brush a little bit. Maybe spraying the brush will work. All right, we are pretty much done. This is the final look. I feel like a mermaid. I feel like a mermaid. I'm gonna put on some mascara from Amicole. All right, and that's that. I don't know. I feel like I had so much fun creating this eyeshadow look, guys. I was having so much fun. I think they made the right choice adding in the colors that they did, because I mean, come on now. The shimmers go well with the mattes. You have different formulations. There are some shimmers that are chunky, and then there are some that are like very soft, and there are like holographic ones. I think they do like the best holographic shades too, I want to say, but this is honestly really amazing. I can't wait to create more looks with this. But yeah, I think this is it. I just love the color stories that they continue to come out. I love the brand owner's influence and like her interest and how she just puts it all into like a big color story with like a theme and things like that. I am excited to figure out what else they're going to come out with. But I think it should still be available. I ordered it during the pre-order. So let me double check, but yeah, it's available. So it is $79 USD. And normally that's like the norm price point for Adept Cosmetic eyeshadow palettes. I don't... Is it the actual name of the eyeshadow that's new? Yeah, it is Sapphire Selene. Oh, so it's this one at the bottom. It's this one that's new. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I'm gonna play with this next. Yeah, we're doing multiple looks with this. I am happy with the look that it came out with. I kind of want to swatch the new shade. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is gorgeous. Stop. You know, Adept, stop playing with my heart here. Yeah, definitely doing multiple looks with this eyeshadow palette. As far as anything else that I should put on my face, I think I'm pretty much good to go. This foundation, I don't know why I stopped using this, but this is really good. It dries down like a matte satin finish, but like I feel like there's no need for me to put on any more powder. I already set my face with setting spray and patted it down, and I powdered my concealer, so I think I'm done. I'm just gonna see how this goes. The only thing that I would probably need to like make sure things are like good is my nose, and that's just because I wear glasses. But honestly, I am good either way. I think it's fine. It what goes with like the whole package of wearing like glasses, right? You're going to get creases around the nose area because your glasses are always like rubbing on that your nose bridge and things like that. So the separation tends to happen there first for me, but other than that, I'm fine. I'm glad that I rediscovered it. I will be using this more. I will be using this more. I don't know what's going on with KVD and the brand, but it looks like they're probably leaving Sephora because I can't find anything else that they have on the website besides their eyeliners. But let me just double check real quick, but I'm pretty sure they're leaving Sephora. Yeah, there's only 3. It's their Tattoo liner, vegan waterproof liquid eyeliner, their ink liner waterproof felt tip liquid eyeliner, and their Tattoo pencil liner waterproof Longwear gel eyeliner. These are the only 3 that are on the website. Everything else is done. Now let's look at Ulta. So I think KVD is also at Ulta too. So let's see if there's anything. Okay, all of their products are in Ulta. So again, like I said in my previous video, is that brands are restructuring and figuring out where they're investing their money and how it benefits their brands. And if they see that, you know, their audience isn't at Sephora, if they're seeing that they're not making the sales that they need to make for them to stay at Sephora or Sephora to keep them, then they're going to leave. And it looks like that is the case. It looks like KVD is leaving Sephora but staying at Ulta because all of their products are still here. Every single one. That's crazy. Every single one of their products are in Ulta. Every single one. Every single one. That's crazy. That is crazy. So yeah, this might be the year where we're going to see a lot of brands make the move, especially how the climate is right now, how the economy is, the consumer mind and consumerism. A lot of consumers are divesting and, buying more products and, staying into like these whole makeup trends. It seems like every brand is releasing the same exact variation of a product. And so consumers are sticking to their try and trues, to their, favorite brands, and maybe they'll sprinkle in some new brands here and there. But overall, I think we're all in tune with our own habits, right? We're creatures of habits where we're just going to stick to whatever works for us, and that's it. And I think Ulta fits their audience static too. So that makes sense why they will stay at Ulta and leave Sephora. So it's just too much competition right now. It's always been competitive, but I think this year is like very competitive. So we're going to see a lot of brands kind of like leaving. We're going to see some brands kind of like, maybe file for bankruptcy or shut down or sold to another company. There's so many changes that the makeup industry is making right now. And so all we can do is watch and observe. But I think KVD is making the right choice. I would love for them to change their name though. If they can like rebrand and start over and change their name, that would be amazing, because I don't think it's working for them. But I guess they're too scared to do that, because what if they change their name and then they lose their loyal customers, I guess? Or like people are like confused because they're no longer KVD, there's something else. It's always fit like their aesthetic, so I don't think they're going to like change their name, but we'll see. But other than that, I had me a fun time. I'm going to go now, but I will definitely create some more looks using the Adept Cosmetics Sapphire Selene palette. So stay tuned for that. And without further ado, remember to love yourself, be kind to yourself, and love your skin. And I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.